So Christmas is coming. Christmas is so far fucking away, but people are still putting up decorations in the stores. Like the lights and things like that. Anybody buy a tree yet? Was that a yes or a no? Yes or no?
No.
Or were you exercising? No, I get really excited about Christmas. Not about buying people stuff, especially my nieces. I actually have a fund. They're all under 5 years old, and I refuse to buy them gifts because they're not people yet. And it's not that I don't love them. It's not that they're not adorable. And I like looking at pictures on Facebook. That's all great. I love being the uncle. Well, I'm not gonna buy you shit when you don't have an opinion yet. You're not gonna understand why I bought you that gift that cost $50. I'm gonna enjoy the beer that I drink instead of buying you dumb shit. You know, I really like Christmas. Like, my family always did Christmas big. Like, our house always looked like the North Pole at Christmas. Right? It looked like Santa just went nuts. Like Santa Quarter style. Like, those decorations from years past. Came over on the boat with my adopted family. And I get really excited. When I get really excited, I'm not that coordinated when I'm calm. But when I get really excited, I break shit on accident. So, and this is the pattern that happened every Christmas. And my mother got so tired. She loved the ambition. She hated buying new ornaments. So one year she decrees to me, as the only man in the house, she says, Michael. My mom had a deep voice. Michael. You are in charge of the tree. That is the centerpiece of Christmas. You have final say in the tree. And I took this responsibility very seriously. And I don't know, how many lot people do we have here? You get your trees from lots?
Woo! Yeah!
How many people get them from organic lots? Yay! We're in Missoula, and if you say organic, we get a boner. So on this Christmas in question, I remember we went to 15 Christmas tree lots in the greater Missoula area. And it was cold, and it was rainy, and we were all shoved in the pickup truck, and my sisters kept saying, that's good, get that one tree. I was like, no. No, are you the tree picker of this family? No, you're not. I am. I do not approve that tree. And finally, we're at the last lot. And there's mutiny, there's talks of mutiny. And talks about, you know, let's just get rid of the brother. And finally, and at this point, my spirit is gone. I am emotionally beaten and soaking wet. And around the last row at the last lot in Crystal Theater, I saw a light ascend from the heavens on that tree. And Christmas music began to play. I don't know where it came from. And I felt a cold finger on my shoulder. It said, Mike, this is Santa. That's your tree. I was like, thank you, Santa. And a little frozen Christmas tree, or Christmas tear. Let's not break character. Tear descending on my cheek. And I was like, I don't care how much it is, that's our treat. That's the Beers family Christmas tree. So we loaded it in the pickup, and now my responsibilities are over, because we're talking lights, electricity, ladders, ornaments. I'm good with the disabilities I have. So I go away, and I come back, and this tree is beautiful. It's like, you know the trees in the movies and the Hallmark cards? Shit. Compared to what I had erected in my living room. Pause for the people that are going to laugh because I said erected. There you go. And you can imagine my disappointment when 2 days later this tree begins to dry up and die. I watered that thing 13 times a day. There's no way this is happening. So I asked my mother, I was like, what's wrong with my tree? And as any good mother will do, she changes the subject and walks away. 2 days later, my tree is a fire hazard. It is completely brown. Like it looks like Snooki with a star on his head. And finally, I told my mom, I was like, Mom, what the... I don't swear at my mom. I was like, what happened to my tree? Because I don't know if it's possible to be emotionally attached to shrubbery. But we had a connection. And right about this time, my little sister comes walking up the stairs. And my mom looks at her and says, do you want to tell him or should I? No good news in the history of the world has been prefaced by, do you want to tell him or should I? When Lewis and Clark got here to Montana, they looked at natives and said, do you want to tell them or should I? So I said, somebody tell me something. And it seems that in her infinite wisdom, my little sister to this day will watch HGTV for 12 hours straight. She has never done anything in the house, but she watches the shows. And it seems on this Christmas, she watched Martha Stewart's special. And this is pre-jail Martha. And it seems that Martha advised all of her viewers that year that if you want to keep your tree alive and beautiful all throughout the season, when you drill the hole in the bottom of the trunk to put it in the stand, you should put cotton balls up inside the tree. And what it's going to do is it's going to absorb the water and keep it alive longer, so you don't have to water as often. And sitting there, I could not argue with the logic. Like, it made sense. But it seems that on that Christmas, we didn't have cotton balls in the house that night. So my mother, who's the smartest person I've ever met in life, walks into our bathroom and says, what could we use that's like a cotton ball? So my mother and my sister proceed to stick not one, but 2 ultra-absorbent tampons inside of my Christmas tree. And it worked. It absorbed the water. It just didn't give any of it to the tree. And it was so sad because we took it down and there was a string hanging out the bottom of my symbol of Christmas. And they say hindsight is 20/20. And I should have known. Like, there were signs. My tree was incredibly moody. And whenever I watered it, the angels just looked pissed. And I tell you guys that now, so hopefully it doesn't ruin another Christmas season. Because, you know, you say time heals, but I gotta tell you, it still hurts to tell people that your tree died of toxic shock. It's not